Hey friends, how are you? Hope you're well. Welcome to episode 5 of A Book and a Bake. The book I want to talk to you about today is The Diva Says Cheesecake by Krista Davis. This is book number 15 in the Domestic Diva series, Cozy Mystery series. I would also like to thank NetGalley, Kensington Books and Krista Davis for the e-arc of this book. It is published on the 31st of May 2022. I really enjoyed being back with Sophie and all her friends within the town. In this story, Sophie is asked by local cheesecake celebrity Bobby Sue to do a dessert bar and a meal for the midsummer celebration that she's having as part of the midsummer celebrations within the town. And Sophie is going, yes, absolutely, no problem. The only stipulation is obviously there's no cheesecake because this meal is as a thank you to all Bobby Sue's personnel who work with her. And everything goes well, but there's still kind of, we see loads of characters coming in and out. But the one person that's missing from the dinner is Bobby Sue's husband, Tate. And he runs a restaurant within the town, which is very popular, very busy, and they just think, well, he's, hasn't had time to get away, etc., etc. So the next morning, Tate is found dead, and Bobby Sue's like, I had nothing to do with it. I promise I had nothing to do with this. And she asks Sophie to investigate, just to see if she can find out what happens. One of Sophie's friends, Bernie, who also runs a restaurant in the town and supposedly is in competition with Tate, is the prime suspect. But he's like, no, I didn't do it. Honestly, I didn't do it. And there are various other, shall we say, side stories of things that, like, why is Tate's sort of son, Bobby Sue's son, why is he acting funny? Why Bobby Sue's brother is back and is like, why is he acting the way he is? And why is Bobby Sue acting the way she's acting if she's got nothing to do with it? And then, like, who was the mysterious woman that Tate was having dinner with the night of the night he was murdered? So there are all these questions, and Sophie and her friends are sort of trying to work out who everybody is and why the situation, why Tate was murdered. The closer she gets, she starts to get threatening things happen to her. It's like, who wants her away, from all of this, that she can't investigate anymore. And I like the fact that she was like, well, I'm going to investigate anyway, but part of me was like, should you really be putting yourself in this situation? I liked that, all the meetings she had with her friends were all over food, and it was the best way they thought of actually helping each other work things out and making timelines and everything. I liked that her, that one of the things that she does to help clear her mind was take her dog for a walk, and it was just really nice things like that. I also like the fact that you got some other stories from the town of what people are doing that you've met in previous books. So that was really nice. It was a really well written cozy mystery, I have to say, and the characters were really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed them. I mean, I loved the characters anyway because I really adore this series. And the premise and the way that it was shaped as to why the person did murder Tate and was trying to point it at somebody else. It was well thought out, well written, and I just really did enjoy it. It was a good cozy mystery and one that I would thoroughly recommend. So that's the book review. I don't really want to say very much because I really don't want to give the plot away, but hopefully I've whetted your appetite enough that you will want to read this. The next part of this is obviously the bake part. Now, yeah, you're probably thinking that the best thing to make would be cheesecake because it's part of the thing, but I went, no, I'm not going to be as blatant as that. In the story, they drink a lot of iced tea. Now, I can remember I loved iced tea when I was in Austria because I used to love peach iced tea, and I thought, wonder if there's a recipe. So yes, I found myself a recipe for peached iced tea. So the bake part of this video, although it's not going to be baking per se, is I'm going to make some peach iced tea and make the syrup and everything. So I hope that you enjoy sort of the next part of this video, of which will be the sort of the bake side of things. But that's it for the book review part. Hope you've enjoyed it, and if you are going to read it, I would really love to know down below. But until my next book and a bake, bye. Hey friends, I'm making the syrup for iced peach tea. So in here I've got 200 grams of granulated sugar and 250 mils of cold water, and I'm just gradually letting this come up to the boil. And I've got my 4 peaches here that I'm going to just chop up, and once the sugar and everything is boiled, I put the peaches into that and let it infuse for an hour. So I'm using the right amount of sugar to begin with, because I've never made this before, so I'm sticking with the right amount of sugar the first time I make this recipe. Okay, I've added, it was supposed to be 4 peaches, I've added 5 because the peaches were so dry, it was disgusting. So I'm hoping that this is going to work. I've not got very many high hopes for this. So I need to cook this until the peaches are soft, and I think that's going to take absolute ages. I'm probably going to end up with sweet FA syrup left, I think. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I'm not too hopeful, but we will see what happens. Okay, the peaches have softened down, so all I was told to do was, they said sort of squish the peaches with, mash the peaches with a fork, but I thought it'd be easier to do it with a potato masher. So I'm just doing that, and then I leave this for an hour to infuse, and we'll see what happens after that. Okay, I've let the peaches sit in the syrup for an hour, as I was supposed to do. And what I've done is I've to strain it, so I've put one of these sieves over a measuring jug. I think it's going to be easier. I'm just going to pour it in and then sort of let it sort of seep through, and then possibly start sort of pushing some more of the juice out of the mashed up peach. So I will let you see what happens when it's finished. Okay, to help, I'm just sort of using this spoon. I know it's quite big, but I'm just using this spoon to sort of push this sort of juice out of this a bit, so that I also try and make sure it doesn't go over the sides of the measuring jug. Okay, from that sort of stewing of the fruit and the water and the sugar, I've got just under 400 mils of syrup. So beautiful colour. I love the colour. I'm just going to taste it. So I've got a little bit. It's quite syrupy as well. It's supposed to be syrup, isn't it? Oh, that's got a gorgeous peach flavour from it. So I will just bottle this and keep it in the fridge, and then when I'm going to make a nice an iced peach tea, I will let you see what I do. Okay, I've put it into this bottle, and I'm now just going to put it into the fridge, and this should stay fresh in the fridge for about a week and a bit. So when I'm going to make my tea, I will let you see what I do. But I think probably tomorrow is when, this is Saturday, so probably Sunday I will make myself an iced peach tea, and I'll let you see how you do the rest of the recipe. Okay, I'm going to make myself a peach tea. So I've got my peach syrup, and I have an Earl Grey tea bag here, Earl Grey tea that I brewed a while ago. It's still a little bit warm, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to pour, what I remember from the thing is you pour some of that into this, and then put the tea in the top. I'm not going to put ice on it because it's not hot enough to do that today, but I will let you see what it looks like once I've put it together. Okay, so that's the colour it goes, which is really nice. So I'm now about to try it, but I will actually turn the camera around so you can actually see me trying it. So here we go. Okay, cheers folks. Oh, that's lovely. That is really nice. That's Mother making her one of her usual comments, but hey ho. Now it is very, very tasty, and if the tea was cold it would be better, but when mother wants to go, right, okay.
It's nice.
So you heard it here. Iced tea, peach iced tea is really nice. I mean, it is not iced obviously, but it will be next time I make it. Hopefully be a warmer day, but I just wanted to try it. So I will leave a link to the recipe down below. I hope that you will try it and let me know. But until my next video, friends, stay safe and happy reading.